We are going to read the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 10 to understand how a government is formed. Galatians 6 verse 10. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good. To whom? To all. And especially to those who are of the household of faith. The family of faith is the government of God. In the mind of the Apostle Paul, when he was writing those 14 epistles that he wrote, and how wise God is to have left those 14 books. Because if I showed up without those 14 books, what was I going to do? But they believed in those 14 books. The system believed. The only thing is that they mixed it up and coded it so it wouldn't be understood. You read the same thing that others read and you didn't understand it. It was encoded to separate the gospel of the uncircumcision from circumcision. And when we speak in this manner, the press remains unaware. They mistakenly believe we are discussing physical circumcision. And it is doctrinal circumcision or doctrinal uncircumcision. The only difference is that uncircumcision is for the spirit. But the Apostle Paul, in his mind, perceived all things as a form of governance, and he consistently regarded the family unit as a governmental structure. We are going to look in the first letter to Timothy chapter 3, in the 4th verse, how the Apostle spoke to a bishop. He told the bishop to rule his house well, having his children in submission, with all reverence, and not to the bishops but the pastors. He mentions later, for if a man does not know, say, government, who doesn't know what? To rule his own house? How will he take care of the church of God? That means that the Apostle Paul saw a family, and it is the parents and the mothers who are supposed to govern. In that family, the work of the apostles of the circumcision was to turn entire households upside down. The work of the Catholic Church was the destruction of entire towns, cities, and nations. And they managed to achieve it for a time. The work of falsehood. A false religion doesn't know how to govern the family. In fact, all of you who were evangelicals, Pentecostals, those doctrines were actively destroying your children, separated them. Those congregations are not united because the very same doctrine prevents them from coming together, and one cannot educate their children. But through the gospel of the uncircumcision, the bishop, the pastor, the father of the family will manage the family well, so that the children will grow up from a young age, like we have seen the super race, that these children say, Abba, Father, blessed one apostle, the devil has been destroyed. We have seen children here confess a word that pastors today don't even comprehend.